I want to go to the Olympia and I can't beat you, so stay home and don't compete. That way I can be the winner. Coach Greg, and drama in the fitness industry, in particular, the bikini division. Ashley Kaltwasser, or Ashley Kaltwasser, or Ashley Kaltwapper, Ashley Kaltwasser, Ashley K. Altwasser, Ashley Kaltwas here, Ashley Kaltwasser, Ashley K. Altwasser. That covers all potential name pronunciations. She's back and she's winning shows, and people are pissed because they're pussies.
P is for
Pussies. Pussies. It's 2020 and people are pussies. We have the worst freaking attitudes now. It's frankly embarrassing. Everyone needs a freaking trophy. Oh, it's not fair, Ashley. You already won. You already qualified for the Olympia. I want to compete and I can't beat you. If you can't qualify, if she shows up and you lose, tough shit. Tough shit. Are you kidding me? They compete for money. You think these people are making millions of dollars? No, they compete. Why? For money, because they love it. They love to compete. They have passion. Why do you think I did 59 shows? You don't think I experienced this in my past? Oh, Greg, you already won overall. 3 years ago, you already won overall. It's not fair. You might come back and win again. Yeah, let's give it to the other person because you already got your win. Yeah, so we don't want you to win again. I know, let's start a Facebook page. It's called Who Wants to See Greg Doucette Get His Ass Kicked at the 2012 Nova Scotia Provincials? Because he already won overall this past. You're not breaking any. There's no rule saying you can't compete again if you won overall. If you can't beat her, tough shit. Work harder than last time. Keep competing. She has every right to make money. She has every right to compete in every single show. Andre Ferguson noticed.
Fuck what you heard. Yo, listen. You mad she doing show up and beat her. Fuck out of here with that corny shit. Listen, I'm gonna do the same thing. Shout out to Ashley.
If the men can do it, why can't Ashley? This is so stupid, and as today's society is messed up. Coaches and other athletes, come on! Oh, Usain Bolt, you already won the gold medal. Don't show up at the next Olympics. You already got your gold medal. Michael Phelps, enough is enough. How many gold medals did you win? Yeah, you got to sit out the 100 freestyle. Well, no, stay off that there 100-meter fly. You've already won enough gold medals. Come on, you already got one. It's my turn now. What kind of attitude is that? Powerlifting, totally different. Totally different mindset. Real athletes competing. Different mindset. Oh, Greg, you won 9 times in a row the provincials and you want to go to nationals? Guess what? You got to requalify. But I won 9 years in a row and I'm the Canadian record holder. I've already placed at Worlds. Don't care, Greg. Show up at provincials and see what you can do this year. What do the other athletes say? Oh, I don't want to compete because Greg is strong in the bench press and he's already won. No, I can't wait to compete against Greg because he lifts a lot and I want to be on the same platform as him. You are a pro freaking athlete. Your mindset should be, I want to be on the same stage as Miss Olympia. 3-time Miss Olympia, I am honored to share the stage. You should stay home and not compete so I get a chance. I want to win more money and I want to qualify. Competing is a job. You make money. The more times you get on stage, guess what? It's like practice. You get better. It's training. You discover what's the best package, what's the best hair, what's the best suit, what's the best tan, the diet, the peak week. It's practice. Oh no, you've already qualified. Oh no, with the Cove this year. Oh, other years okay if you compete 2 or 3 times and win. Oh, that's okay. But this year with the Cove, no. You stay if you qualified. loser freaking mentality. So I'm going to go through Ashley's stories and just show you some of the mentality that people have in 2020.
To catch you guys up a little bit, if you weren't following what was going on, I had an IFBB pro publicly call me out and complain that I was competing too much and stealing away qualifications and that I'm selfish.
What if her strategy is, I'm competing in every single show so that none of you can qualify? I'm going to compete in 20 shows in a row, win all 20, and steal up all those spots so you guys can't compete. If that's her strategy, so be it. Get better. Do better. Diet harder, train smarter, get better. Show up and beat her. Get mad at her for competing in the sport she's chosen to do, which she loves. And the fans, you don't think they want to see her compete? Stupid freaking comments from IFBB pros. Imagine the mentality that they have. Loser mentality of 2020. It's a bunch of losers that are growing up. No one's willing to work for what they can get. Some are, but people don't care. I just want to win. I don't care if it's because no one good showed up. I'm going to convince them. Oh, I'll hate on them on social media. I'll make them look like they're selfish. Selfish for competing and trying to win and earn money? For being a competitive athlete? Just because you're good, you can't compete anymore? Come on!
We have more people that feel that same way and want to publicly put it out there and make me look like a bad person because I like to compete and it's what I love to do and I'm just living out my dream here, competing. And you guys already know there's so many reasons why I compete, because I love it, because I definitely need the practice, because I'm always learning, I'm bettering myself.
I mean, she even says, I'm competing because I love it, I need the practice, I'm learning, but no, you can't compete because I won't win if you show up. Yeah, baby! You're a big baby! It makes you look bad and you're a coach. It's selfish and it's bad sportsmanship. I said what I said, unfollow me if you want. If I were following you, I'd unfollow you for sure, loser! You're a loser! You who wrote that, loser! Pathetic! A pathetic loser! Is there anyone out there watching this right now that doesn't think that this is pathetic? You and your coach, not just the person, the coach too. Yeah, Michael Phelps and Usain Bolt, both your coaches are horrible human beings. How dare you be so selfish? Winning all those medals for your country. Pathetic! How dare you? 1 gold medal's all you're allowed. You gotta allow everyone else a chance to have it. Does that sound like somebody who makes sense, or sound like somebody who's pathetic because they want to go to the Olympia and place 40th? But I'm an Olympian. I got last place. Last place because I convinced all the good athletes not to show up. I compete a lot, and I want the best freaking athletes to show up. If I get last, so be it. I don't want to qualify because no one good shows up. I want to stand on the stage with Chris Bumstead, with Breon, all the best classic physique competitors in the world. And I want to stand there and lose like a freaking man, like a short man, yes. But I still want to have the opportunity to lose, and lose graciously against the best. I'm not going to say, oh, Chris. I'm not going to say, oh, Chris Breon, stay away from the show. You know, Coach Greg, he wants to compete. I don't want to lose those plays. I can't beat you, so please stay away. No! That's pathetic. Be like, come on! I'd rather say, get your ass on stage, circle against circle, we'll see who's best. Even if I have a freaking percent chance of winning, I still want to try. I'll do better than I ever could just to try, or even come close to seeing how I can do next time. Maybe one of my muscles will be better. Maybe my left hamstring is better. I don't care. Do the best that you can do. Stop comparing yourself to other people. That's what's so bad here. Oh, you have to stay away because I don't compare to you. Compare to yourself and enjoy being on the stage against the best in the world. Stop freaking bitching and complaining. It's pathetic.
Additionally, if qualifying for the Olympia is on your list of things to accomplish, it's hard. Guess what? It is hard. Yes, that's why it's the Olympia.
You don't do it this year. You try. Just because you didn't make it doesn't mean you suck. There's a lot of good athletes that you're competing against. There's already 35 qualified. So already there's too freaking many. Yeah, that's my opinion. 35 in one show, too many. It's watered down, Olympia. Yeah, I said it's watered down. If you went to the Olympia and you got 35th place, to me, you shouldn't be there in the first place. They shouldn't have the Olympia for 35 people. It's the best of the best, not the top 100 best. If they allow too many people to compete, even I'll be in the Olympia. Well, let's just allow everyone to qualify. Did you make the top 5 once in the last 5 years? You're qualified good. Coach Greg can go. I got 4th in his show. I don't deserve to be in the Olympia. The Olympia should be the best of the best of the best. You don't need to be in the Olympia, though, just because you're somewhat good as a pro. No, the best of the best. What in my mind is that? Top 20, maybe top 25. 35th place, I'm bored. All the bikini girls at the Olympia, they're pretty freaking good looking, trust me. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching, and after the top 20, they all look the same. Black, white, tall, short, brown, green, circle, square, triangle. They all look the same. Yep, next one. I'm getting bored. I just want to see the best of the best. Top 20, that's enough. That's enough.
When I first qualified for Olympia, it wasn't easy. There were girls that competed in a lot of shows, beat me. But you know what? I didn't complain that they were competing. Instead, I focused on myself. I worked hard. I learned from every mistake I made. I enjoyed the journey.
It's so pathetic, frankly, it dampens the sport. It makes it look like we're not real athletes. Don't compete so I can win? Yeah, let's put an outfielder as a pitcher tonight so we don't win the game because we've already won too many games. We're already going to the playoffs, so let's just throw every game now. Let's let everyone beat us on purpose. Oh, we're up 5-1 and it's the third period? I know. Let's not try to score anymore. Let's let them have a few so it's a close game. Let's make it a tie. When I was a kid, it was always a tie. I remember one year my daddy coached me in baseball. We were really young, really young. We'd say, hey, what was the score? It was a tie. Okay, next game. Hey, what was the score? Who won? It was a tie. Okay, and then I was on to him and I started keeping score. I was good at math. And I'm like, it wasn't a tie. It was actually 28-25. We won. You see, when you're a kid, it can always be a tie. When you're an adult, you try to win. When you're playing professional sports, you try to win. A true athlete wants their competition to be on their A game. They don't want them showing up injured, sick, having the flu, or anything. They want the best of the best showing up at every time on their A game, everyone at their best, and fight it out and see who's the best. That's what a real athlete wants.
In no other sport would you see a professional athlete complain publicly that another athlete is competing. In what world do we live in? It's not that easy, guys. You don't see, Michael Phelps's competition complain publicly that he is competing in the same swim meet. Come on.
She even brought up Michael Phelps just like I said. See, we're thinking alike. It's pathetic. There's no way anyone agrees with that person, I hope. Let me know in the comments section, does anyone actually think Ashley should be sitting out the competition? Should Andre Ferguson be sitting out the competition? Let me know. Are you all that pathetic that they should just sit out that one? Let someone else have a chance this time.
I hate drama. I hate getting involved in this. I'm one of those people that, I'm totally to myself. I don't bother people. I stay in my own lane. And, usually I disregard it. But coming from pros, you guys should know better than that. Shame on you. Shame on you for making somebody feel bad for doing what they love. I've earned this spot.
Exactly. Shame on you for freaking putting someone down for doing what they love, doing the sport they enjoy and they are passionate about. I've been there. I experienced this over and over again. So this really pissed me off when I found out about these posts and people say you shouldn't compete. Losers! That's what you are. A big loser with a big freaking capital L. I don't know which way to do it. But you're a loser if you have this mentality. Freaking 2020, you can be a circle, but you can't freaking compete in a show if you've already won. What is wrong with us? It would be really nice if you gave other fellow bikini pros an opportunity to qualify for the Olympia that is good sportsmanship. That's not good sportsmanship. That's being a freaking pathetic loser. Writing that comment is bad sportsmanship. That is being a true ambassador of the sport, whether you love to compete or not, or it makes you happy, it's selfish. No, not at all. Being a good ambassador to sport is competing as much as you can and bringing the awareness to the sport on the sport that you love. The more you compete, the better. I'd rather see the Olympia champion compete in every single show and give everyone the opportunity to see that person all year round than just do one show. Of course, they could just do one show, but isn't it be nice to see them more often? The ambassador?
I get it. Everybody that's a pro in the IFBB wants to make it to the Olympia. But the Olympia is supposed to be earned, not given to you.
Exactly, like Andre Ferguson said. The Olympia qualification should be earned, not given to you. You earn it by competing and qualifying. And if you can't earn it by competing and qualifying because somebody better came along that competed and already won, who cares? You have more than enough chances to qualify. Plenty. If you can't compete this year, too bad. Wait till next year. Do another show. If you compete 5 times and you can't compete, did you really earn that chance? No.
Gotta chime in on what Andre and Ashley are talking about. If you're a pro and you're complaining about people competing and winning too many shows, get better. That easy. That simple. You won't have anything to complain about.
And Jeremy Potvin said, get better. If you're a pro and you compete and you can't qualify, get better. The Olympia is the best of the best. If you don't qualify, freaking tough luck. Who cares? We don't want to see you there anyway. Earn it. All right, so that's a wrap. If you don't think you can win, tough shit. Don't compete or compete and go for second. Whatever, I don't care. Pissed off that people are actually that mad that she's trying to compete even though she's a champ. Take on the champ and be happy she's there competing with you. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette, IB Pro. We're blooping up a couple videos here. So pissed off. And until next time, I am out. People are pissed because they're pussies. It's 2020 and people are pussies.
Amongst other things, but that's a whole nother subject.